In its drive for transparency, inclusivity and accountability, the Federal Ministry has highlighted its reform policies, which include child justice reform and the audit of correctional centers, among others, as part of its achievements in the outgoing year 2024. The Attorney General of the Federation, Lateef Fagbemi, SAN, noted that the child justice aided the review and validation of prosecution and legal aid guidelines for children in contact with the law. He added that the Ministry of Justice is collaborating with the Ministry of Interior and Nigerian Correctional Service to conduct an audit of correctional centers.
Child justice reform. Review and validation of prosecution and legal aid guidelines for children in contact with the law, March 2024, provided a legal framework for handling cases of children in contact with the law. Capacity building workshops on improving child justice measures across MDAs, April 2024. Furthermore, there is a national workshop on child justice administration. The focus of this meeting was to build the capacity of stakeholders on best practices in child justice administration. What then is the next step in this regard? The next steps are: 1. Signing off of the guidelines by the Attorney General of the Federation. 2. Distribution of the guidelines to stakeholders. 3. Conduct sensitization workshop for stakeholders on the availability of these legal instruments. The ministry is currently collaborating with the Ministry of Interior and Nigerian Correctional Service to conduct an audit of the correctional centers with a view to ascertaining the number of inmates, the conditions of the correctional centers, the number and different categories of inmates in correctional centers. The first phase of this audit, conducted in 9 states and the Federal Capital Territory, took place between 21st and 25th of November 2024, and it is hoped that when conducted, the outcome will assist.
In the same vein, the Attorney General said he will be handing over keys to 2 of the courtrooms to Honorable Chief Justice Federal High Court and 1 courtroom to the Chief Judge of Lagos State High Court, wherein the ministry had built and furnished courts in Kirikiri Prison in Lagos State, and also installed a virtual court system to fast-track trials and decongest the custodial centers.
I discussed the non-custodial sentencing initiatives. Capacity building workshops on non-custodial measures using the Federal Capital Territory, High Courts, custodial and non-custodial sentencing practice direction 2020, produced by the Federal Ministry of Justice in collaboration with the FCT Judiciary, to enable all courts in the Federal Capital Territory that exercise criminal jurisdictions to award non-custodial sentences in line with the provisions of the Administration of Criminal Justice Act and Nigerian Correctional Service Act 2029. This is aimed at discongesting the custodial sentence, facilitation of speedy dispensation of justice. The ministry built and furnished courts in Kirikiri Prison in Lagos, and also installed a virtual court system to fast-track the trial and discongest the custodial centers. I will be handing over the key to 2 of the courtrooms to the Honorable Chief Judge of Federal Capital Territory and 1 courtroom to the CJ.
Prince Fagbemi noted that the collaborative spirit between stakeholders through the Administration of Criminal Justice and Reforms Department and the Federal Justice Sector Reform Coordinating Committee of the Federal Ministry of Justice has spurred the delivery. He reaffirmed his commitment to upholding the rule of law, ensuring equitable access to justice, and building a justice system that is fair, transparent, and responsive to the needs of all citizens.